music has a way of moving people. It's part of our lives. It's part of everything that we do.
It's a common language, and everybody understands that.
I really do love to play, and I'm serving my country. I'm witnessing history and meeting some wonderful people.
Kind of consider ourselves cheerleaders for all those folks that are taking care of business for the nation.
Each of the services boasts an elite military band, each one steeped in tradition, comprised of world-class musicians plucked from prestigious conservatories. Many hold master's or even doctorate degrees in performance. Today's Recon is a backstage pass to life as a military musician.
In this field, you don't get to pick where you work. You go to the auditions and you hopefully win one. So to be able to win an audition in a band with so much history and so much depth, to be able to go and spend your time in just an array of fantastic cultural activities is pretty fantastic.
All the service bands have a high retention rate, and for good reason. Every musician's endured a grueling audition process to win his or her chair, and the openings are few and far between.
It's extremely competitive. The audition repertory that we put together, a lot of it is orchestral audition music. We do a lot of band repertory. And one thing that we do that would be different than an orchestral audition is sight reading is very much a part of our audition.
Master Sergeant Christopher Rose, a former drummer for 60s pop singer Andy Williams, wanted to return to his roots as a classical musician. He's now a percussionist in the President's own United States Marine Band.
The caliber is second to none. You know, almost everyone here who at least has some sort of advanced degree, a lot of master's degrees, a lot of PhDs, a lot of playing experience. And to be a part of that makes you play better all the time.
The neat thing about being here is we hire professional musicians. We teach them how to be soldiers, we train them up, and then we put them to work. And they do what they do, and they do it all the time. They do it wonderfully.
It's incredibly challenging to spend 5 hours a day in the practice rooms.
Hours of group rehearsals and individual practice are critical for the musicians to keep up their craft.
Yeah, very cool.
All the service bands have a touring concert band along with their own specialized ensembles, like the Navy Band's Sea Chanters Chorus.
See we one another clearly, do we know who we are? Do you know who I am? Do I know who you are? See we one another clearly, do we know who we are? Do you know who I am? Do I know who you are? See we one another clearly, do we know who we are?
I want them, and my commanding officer wants them to be proud in America and proud of their Navy. That's what I want them to see. I want them to go, yes, that's the Navy band. What a great group. I'm in the Navy. They are so wonderful. You know, that's what I want everybody to think.
The response out on tour is tremendous. We always generally sell the house out, and the enthusiasm of the crowd is awesome. It really is.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
The Air Force has its own big band jazz ensemble, the Airmen of Note. The payoff is in the performance.
Some of the older folks in our audience, the young at heart, they'll come up afterwards and you know, they might have a tear in their eye because we really took them back to some very fond times and some very fond memories.
To see the emotion of afterwards, it really is, it is overwhelming. We're being thanked basically for our service, but it's not just our service, it's the service of everybody out in the fleet and all the armed forces. And to have women who are my grandmother's age literally pushing to get to us so they can hug us with tears in their eyes to thank us, it really is amazing.
You know, we do a lot of concerts, especially out on the road, where you get to meet regular folks that are just happy to have you there. They want a sense of pride, a sense of country, and I think the band just being there, whether it's a small town or a huge city, brings pride to them, and their pride, I think, makes us want to give them our best every night. We get so busy here that at times that sometimes you can lose sight of that, but when you see an audience like that, it just brings you right back.
Anytime a musician takes part in a performance, there's a rush that happens anyway. When we perform for people who are appreciative and let us know it, the rush is magnified.
Ceremonial duties play a big part in the life of a military musician. The U.S. Army Herald Trumpets perform traditional presidential honors at the White House.
Well, every day it's different with the ceremonial group. We're on 24/7 call for any events and any missions that could happen at any time throughout the area, depending on a presidential event or any type of major ceremony that would occur.
Chief Master Sergeant Ed Telecki holds a bachelor's and master's from Juilliard. He serves as drum major of the United States Air Force Ceremonial Brass, leading daily funeral missions at Arlington National Cemetery.
It's really an unbelievable opportunity that we have to perform at a mission. Even though we may perform over 1,000 funerals each year, each one of them is important. And it's so important to that family that you're providing that lasting impact. And everyone is unique and everyone is special to us.
The ceremonial work, I greatly enjoy that. I have a great, immense amount of respect for doing that job. You get one chance, you know, to, like Arlington Cemetery, to go there and put your best foot forward for a family.